Hello everybody. I just wanted to show you a couple of things about kind of answering or trying to answer a question about what do you do about watering in winter, because everything freezes over, all your water lines of your automatic feeder, water, they freeze, and sometimes they start leaking and all that stuff. I want to show you a couple of things about this. This is one way right here. One way, easy way, cheap way. This is, you can buy a bunch of this for less than $1 at the dollar store, or any convenience store, or whatever. Big stores, dollar stores mainly. I have a bunch of these little plastic things, and you can use those. They're hard, but not as hard, but it's a little flexible, so it's easy. When it freezes, you just bump it into something, and the ice breaks and comes out, put new water in. Or like myself, don't fill it up all the way up on the second time, fill it up there, then on the third time you take it all out, and you're always gonna have water. Okay, that's one way to do it. This is another way right here. This is ceramic container from the ones you use at the kitchen. You can buy this bunch of them for the same color. They are not that expensive. Okay, you can buy a bunch of them with the same color if you like. That's another way. Okay, this is the other way that I've been using lately right here. This is very easy to use, also cheap. You can buy a bunch of these little square things, make a couple of cuts on it so the birds can put their heads in. We mark it with my boy with a marker and then cut it out. You got a lid on it so the water's gonna stay clean. So I kinda like this. I've been using this ones on most, some, I say 50% of the cages I'm using this. If it fits in there, I'll put it in there. I've been trying it. And another one that I really like it, that I've been using it for many years now, probably about 8 or 10 years, is this right here. Special occasions, special cages, like hospital cages and things like that, that you don't need too much stuff inside of the things, or the cages, or your whatever. If you're trying to minimize the use of your space in there, this is what you can use right here. All right, this is just a plastic thing. They're about $1, $1.50 or something like that, maybe $2 at the most, I would say. I don't know. I used to buy this dozen at a time, so that way I still have extra ones. I know I probably have some somewhere. But this is something that I use. This right here is designed to clip onto cages that people use inside of their houses with the little finches and stuff, and it clips on and it stays on there. All right. I like it. It comes with a little spring that you can use with it to secure it, and I don't even use the springs. I use this wire right here. I know for sure it's gonna be held by this. This is a piece of wire that I use. It's actually aluminum wire, so it's easy to wrap and unwrap. Okay, so the way this works right here, you see the small end, it goes into a regular water bottle. Okay, it just snaps on. All right, it snaps on like that, and when you flip it over, it goes into the hole. So this is what I've done. What I do is I cut 4 of the little squares out of the wire. You see right here, I cut 4 of the squares, and that fits in there. Let's see if I can get it. One hand. That fits in there. Anyway, I can't get it with one hand, but it's gonna be loose when it goes in. Okay, there it goes. It's gonna be loose, as you can see right here. All that play, but that does not matter, because when you flip it over, and it should be sitting on here, on this part, okay, when it's flipped over. And when it's flipped over, it almost holds all the weight on it on this particular wire. This is a 1x1 wire. Okay, so that's That's how you do it, or how the one I've been using. And then you just flip it over, and there is the water. Okay. If this freezes over, because you can see it's the same as a regular watering system, but if it freezes, the bottle comes off easy. You can change the bottles, get some regular water bottles, and have extra ones. And that's what I do. I just pop it out. The green thing pops out of the cage. I hit it one time, or just pop it on my hand, and the ice comes out, and they got a new bottle. I mean, it's not really that bad. Okay. It just sits like that. Right now it's going everywhere because I'm doing this with one hand. But anyway, that's the idea. So whenever you want to put it anywhere, you cut yourself a little hole on it, and then you stick it in there. And then on the top of the bottle, about right here, you use a piece of wire to attach it to the cage, and it holds it in place. I never have no problems at all using this, and the bottle is easy to change them. So whenever it freezes, you just pop this one out, pop that out, and put the other bottle in. You just tap it, the ice comes out. Even if it doesn't come out, whenever the other bottle goes in with the regular temperature water, it starts coming out right there anyway. And they got water for a few more hours. You got to do it again if you need to. But that's some of the things that I use. Okay, I have used this too, but this is hard to get it off and on. It's hard plastic. It freezes, so I usually just leave that there and add more water on a different bowl. But I guess this one, and this one are the best ones I found so far. This is so easy to use. It's the same system. It freezes, change it. That's all. But that's the way I've been doing it while we are in winter. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and y'all have a great day.